Y'all, 2K and Briana Olsen, woo, their beef is still going strong as of right now. Look, this video, I have to say, okay, I know a lot of people get out here, and I do understand how they say it because they see clips of 2K and they're like, oh damn, he's a narcissist. And from some clips that I've seen, I'm like, okay, homeboy does need to like simmer down a little bit. He does seem very full of himself, very egotistical, you know what I'm saying? However, I do think that he just has like one of those personalities that's just very animated and very like over the top. And I don't know, from what I've seen of him before, like I kind of like him. Also, I've seen like a compilation video of like him meeting fans, and I was like, he actually seems like really nice. He seems really chill. I just recently saw this one where he was in the airport and like somebody was like, I don't know if they said my mom or my grandma loves 2K, and he was like all chopping it up with her and like taking pictures with her and taking TikToks or making TikToks with her. And I was like, he seems like a really nice guy. I do understand though, like I'm not blind to this. I do understand how people think he's a narcissist because of the way he does act online, and he does come across as, you know, very just like he's that guy. You know what I'm saying? And I could get that. But I don't know, I kind of like him, and I do have to say, you guys are going to see within today's video that I'm just kind of like, okay, he has every right in the world to bash Brianna Olsen because obviously look at the way she talks about him, the things that she says about him. Like she gets up on the internet and says that he's gay and that like he sells his booty pictures over here for guys and like all this stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously he could really get up on the internet and bash her like completely because of the things that she says. But I think that he keeps it really respectful. I'm sure, yes, okay, there are some, you know, clips out there to where he is talking shit about her. Of course, that's going to be natural, especially when you're on a live and people are asking questions about her. But this artist actually sent him a painting, and I want to say he actually like commissioned this artist because he liked his work or something like that. And this artist sent him a painting of Briana Olsen, okay? And he was like opening this up on TikTok Live, and he's like, what the hell? And I guess this artist was saying, oh, I made you this painting so that way you could like throw darts at it or throw tomatoes at it, basically like destroy it. And he's like, that's my baby's mom. Like, why would you do that? And he's literally calling the artist out and saying, you sent me this so that way I can bash it. Do you know how everyone's going to perceive that? They're going to make me out to be the villain and be the bad guy if I were to throw darts at this or tomatoes at this. And I totally agree. Like, can you guys imagine if he got out there in the middle of his court case to like have a picture of Brianna Olsen, he's throwing darts at it or like tomatoes? Like, the guy doing this, obviously, he knew what he was doing. He obviously wanted a reaction out of 2K. He was like, probably, oh, this is going to get like, you know, several clips, you know, people talking about it. It's going to go viral. But I do think that there was like a motive behind it, and it was probably to make 2K look bad because let's go ahead and keep it real. If you guys were like, you know, the judge in a courtroom and you see this clip of this, you know, father that's going through this custody case and you see him throwing darts at a picture of his baby mama, aren't you going to be like, well, he's probably not the most sane person. He's probably not the most calm person. Like, maybe this is not a good look. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes, I do understand that Brianna Olsen, there is a lot of shit to say about her, but that's also a really bad look. I want to go ahead and start this off to where he is actually opening this artwork, and you guys can see that he is like pissed about it. Check it out.
Now guys, this is from Baby Lust. He decided to send me another painting. Honestly, this is like a super surprise. I didn't know that he drew another one. I didn't see it. I didn't see that I was getting tagged on it or anything. Am I tripping? What am I supposed to do with this? It's even more wilder why he said he sent it. Bro, get him on here. And this is what all y'all are doing, and this is how y'all are all trying to take me out of character and make me look like the bad guy, and it's not gonna work. Nope, and he exposed why he sent it. He exposed why he sent it. He exposed why he sent it. Bro, get him on my live, fam.
He's definitely mad. He's not mad, bro.
No, God, I'm mad. He just declined my invite. Fuck.
As y'all saw from right there, he is pressed about getting that. I do have to say, if I were him, I would be pressed too. Like, why are you going way out of your way to draw this picture of my ex who literally shit is getting real bad up on the internet? I think that this artist was obviously looking for a moment right now to like go viral, being that, yo, I'm telling you guys, like the whole Briana Olsen and 2K drama like blew up so much as soon as she brought the baby over here to California. Like it was getting tens, if not hundreds of millions of views. Like it blew up so big. So I think he was like, oh, this is a perfect opportunity for me to hop in on this and actually get some clicks and views and maybe get some customers out of it. Because let's go ahead and keep it real. The painting looked really good. Like the artist is a really good artist. Like he knows how to draw, but it's just really shady. I do gotta say this though, this artist actually like draws pictures of like Astro Vito and things like that. So I think that he does, like he knows what he's doing. Obviously, drawing pictures about these controversial people are going to get people talking. I think that's why he did it. Check this out though. 2K actually went on live with this fool and literally he went off on him. Check it out.
I'm getting to the point.
So the drawing was no longer free. Is that
The
what
drawing was always free. I decided to give you money.
So $200.
Anyways, fam, bro,
I don't see what's the point. That's weird.
what's weird?
You bringing up $200?
Yeah, no, I get why you're saying it's weird because you're not letting me get to my point without letting me
Get to your point real quick. Come on.
Okay, so the drawing was free. I tipped you $200 out of the kindness of my heart, and I shouted you out on multiple platforms, right or wrong.
So what's the problem?
I'm finna get to it, right or wrong.
Cut to the chase. Come on with it.
Okay, bet. So you send me a picture of my son's mom, okay, and you said it was a joke. And you said because you want me to throw tomatoes at it and shit like that. You're trying to get me look like I'm the bad guy. Why would you want me to crash out and do shit like that to my son's mom on the internet?
So right now, you not the bad guy. You the good guy. Dude, you're a good father. Nobody said you a good person.
Nobody gives a what you're talking about. Why are you sending me stuff? You sent me shit and you said I sent it to him so he can throw darts and throw tomatoes at that. Why would you want me to do that?
Why not? Aren't you mad at her? Don't you?
That's all I had to say, chat. That's all I had to say. He wanted me to crash out and he wanted me to throw tomatoes and darts at a picture of my son's mom, and I'm not here to do that shit. I'm not gonna do anything to that picture, fam. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do anything to the picture, bro. He just exposed his character. I paid him for a free drawing. I tipped him out of that, and he wanted, and you guys keep coming at me, and you guys are trying to bring out the ugly in me. When I don't have ugly in me, fam. You guys are trying me and playing with me, fam. I'm not gonna do anything to that picture. He said he sent that to me so I could throw tomatoes and darts out of it because he wanted a reaction out of me. You guys are...
2K Keeps got all these minions coming over to my shit, spamming my comments, reporting my posts. Bro, that's female stuff, dog. Get over it, bro. You got dealt with, homeboy. Stop playing, move on, bro. You and your mama got a plan, y'all plan out for me to make it happen. Or is that your plan? Because apparently all your followers that came over here to show me support unfollowed me, but I gained 100 more. Every time one left, I had 10 more to replace that person, man. They're here for my talent, not here because they said that, oh, 2K likes you, so I'm going to like you too, bro. Get over it, big dog. At this point, you're doing a little bit too much. It was just a painting. Say thank you, accept it, hang it up, throw it away. I don't care. Stop. You're not going to get under my skin, homeboy. Don't do that. Don't do that, man. My baby mama, you actually put me more through bullshit than my baby mama do. That's crazy as fuck, man. I might as well just get her back. She'll probably just fight with you. Pull each other's hair or something. Leave me alone, Jay. You playing too much, big dog.
As y'all saw from right there, he popped off on him. I think that the artist was trying to like flip it around to make it seem like he was doing him a favor and doing it for free. But then 2K was like, oh, I tipped you for it. I paid you for it. Whatever that whole money situation is, I don't really know too much about, but I do think it's super shady because say, for example, if 2K had hit up this artist or the artist hit him up and said, oh, I'm gonna send you this painting, like just shout me out or whatever, I would think that the artist would draw a picture of 2K and his son or just 2K or just his son or like, you know what I'm saying? Like obviously the artist knows who the guy was, aka 2K. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know, it just seemed a little bit bizarre to me. But I do gotta say this, okay? I feel like this was obviously like a good opportunity for 2K to be shady towards Brianna. And yeah, he could have threw darts at it. Yeah, he could have threw tomatoes at it. Yeah, he could have burned it. Like whatever the case is. But I feel like he was very smart and rational within that moment to be like, what the hell? Like, this is my son's mom. Like, I'm not going to do that. And I don't know, I like that. That's like, things like that, I'm just kind of like, okay, like I see good in him. I think that he's a good guy. That's my opinion. That could change, okay? That could change, because y'all, I'm so sorry, but like I feel like people on the internet, it's like, say for example, if you have an opinion in like August of 2010, people expect you to have that same damn opinion in like freaking July of 2025. It's like, okay, like people's opinions change because people change, scenarios change, and so on, right? Anyways, y'all, the last clip of this video, I do want to show you guys that Briana Olsen is chilling, and she's literally reacting to this whole entire situation of the artist and 2K going at it. Check it out.
Do that.
Why not? Aren't you mad at her?
Fucking clown. You just said why not? You're a loser for that.
Why not?
That's all I had to say, chat. That's all I had to say. He wanted me to crash out and he wanted me to throw tomatoes and darts at a picture of my son's mom, and I'm not here to do that shit.
What is wrong with that fucking... Who is that guy? Bobby Lust? Bobby, you a bitch!
A big ass feet.
Let's see what Bobby looks like.
Instagram.
I'm gonna draw Bobby.
As y'all saw from right there, Briana is popping off on the artist, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you guys, when I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw this where it said, you know, Bree's reaction to Baby Lust sending 2K a drawing or whatever, I low-key was thinking that she was going to turn that into a moment to like bash 2K. However, she was like, nah, bashing the artist, and I do respect her for that, because I don't know, y'all, I just feel like every moment that she gets to bash 2K, I feel like she does, and I'm just like, I don't know what happened behind the scenes. I obviously, like, I feel like there's so many things that are, like, left off of the internet. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, yes, especially dealing with both of them. They really do live their lives on the internet. But there is still, like, so much more to their story that we don't know. So I don't know exactly, like, what her beef is with him and why she hates him so much. But I do think that anytime she gets, like, an opportunity to bash him, she does. And I feel like right there, she was like, no, screw the artist. Because what that artist did was, like, low-key shady, in my opinion. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.